Hello, today is a great day for a miracle. Thank you for taking a walk with us into a world of miracles where we explore a series of spectacular incidents that took place during the life and times of Jesus Christ. I'm the Rev.Ronald A, and I'm the minister at the Hoggard AME Zion Church in Jackson, St. Michael on the island of Barbados. A miracle is an extraordinary and astonishing happening that is due to the presence and actions of God. The miracles of Jesus Christ gives us a glimpse of his compassion, his identity, and of his future plans, which culminates in our exclamation, "Oh my God." These "oh my God" moments, the miracles of Jesus Christ. In Matthew chapter 14, verse 15 to 21, we explore Jesus' feeding of the 5,000 people. And this is now our third installment or third meditation on this subject. I'm reading the reference. As evening approached, the disciples came to him and said, "This is a remote place, and it's already getting late. Send the crowds away so they can go to the villages and buy themselves some food." Jesus replied, "They do not need to go away. You give them something to eat." "We have here only 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish," they answered. "Bring them here to me," he said, and he directed the people to sit down on the grass. Taking the 5 loaves and the 2 fish and looking up to heaven, he gave thanks and broke the loaves. Then he gave them to the disciples, and the disciples gave them to the people. They all ate and were satisfied, and the disciples picked up 12 basketfuls of broken pieces that were left over. The number of those who ate was 5,000 men, besides women and children. Some would say this is not a place for a child to be. In a remote and desolate place for most of the day, as adults engaged with Jesus. Though Matthew does not mention the little boy, as John did in his record of the feeding of the 5,000, he gives us an indication that there were many other children in the crowd, maybe too many to count. So there were families in this remote place. The vulnerable nature of children has always exposed them to danger in war, famine, disease, and other situations of injustice. Children are always caught up in the struggles perpetuated by adults. This was also so when it came to engaging with God and religious pursuits. Children several times found themselves in the midst of Jesus' ministry. There are adults who believe that talking about God, gospel, and salvation is above the comprehension of children. There are others who believe that children should be out playing, and yet there are those who feel that children should be seen and not heard. There are even a few that believe that children ought not to put their mouths in big people's business. These views were not acceptable to Jesus the Christ then nor now. He started the first children's ministry. He welcomed children, healed children, and involved children in what he was doing. He used children as illustrations in his parables and in his teachings. He warned adults not to abuse children and told them there's a special place in hell for those who do. Jesus healed children. So yes, This was a fitting place for children to be in the presence of Jesus Christ, receiving the teachings of Jesus' ministry, his compassion, his healing, and nourishment. But Jesus says, "Let the children come to me and don't stop them, for such is the kingdom of God." Children ought to be seen and heard in the presence of God. They ought to be protected by the Christian church. It is the Christian church's responsibility to protect, and provide for the children of our society. Remembering that Jesus' ministry almost came to naught because of a despotic king called Herod, who slaughtered many children. So there you have it, God the Father working the extraordinary through his Son for his praise and honor. And we cry out, "Oh my God." God bless you and have a great day.